on America's Next Top Model last week.
It's Morocco.
Hi, girls. I'm here for go-sees.
This is bull.
Molly needs to be able to be friendlier on camera.
It smells just a little bit right.
Relax the face.
This is unsanitary.
How are you feeling after all of the drama from last week?
I really wanted to apologize.
Jacqueline, you only made it to 2 go-sees.
And Jacqueline was sent home. 5 girls left: Molly, Hannah, Brittany, Kasha, and Alexandria. But only one will have contracts with IMG, CoverGirl, and appear on the pages of Italian Vogue. Who will be eliminated tonight?
Going to Morocco, top 5. Morocco! What? Like, I came from the trailer park in Pennsylvania. This whole experience is just incredible right now. I'm going to kick some ass now.
I cannot believe we're in a different country. I feel very positive. In our last elimination, I received Best Picture.
This is true high fashion.
And I feel like I'm getting a little bit ahead of the pack. It was a little difficult for me in the beginning. You know, I felt like I was really misunderstood and that people had this bad negative image about me.
Hey, Alexandria, you're fake.
That's not nice.
What they don't know is I can change. I'm like a chameleon, okay? I have a gecko at home. He doesn't change colors, but I sure do.
Is that a camel? Oh my God, it's real! Stop screaming in my ear.
I'm sorry, it's a camel. How could you not be excited?
I was pissed. I didn't think I deserved to be in the bottom 2. Apparently, I look like I want to kill everyone.
The general note was, all the go-sees loved your portfolio, but you come across cold and not present. That was the problem. About faking it when you feel like crap.
I think I have a couple of places where the anger comes from. I had a lot of sadness and a lot of hurt. You know, I think being adopted gave me some issues, you know, abandonment issues. So, you know, that's why I'm mad all the time. Obviously, I have to act like a totally different person and be fake. I think it's bull, but that's what I have to do. I have to act more like Alexandria.
I want to do a photo shoot with a camel.
It's got camel toes. I'm getting chills right now.
Welcome to Marrakesh.
We arrive in the middle of the big marketplace where there's tons of people around. There's monkeys and cobras, the guy with the cobra thing. I'm the oldest. I've been doing this the longest, but like the fact that I even have this opportunity is unbelievable. And I'm gonna work so much harder than anybody else because I think I have to as a plus-size model. Because no, I wouldn't normally have the opportunity to walk into IMG. They don't have a plus division, but they have superstars. And I'm hoping that's where I'm gonna be. You know, they're gonna make room for me.
I'm looking at these things and I'm like, no. Where I'm from, it's really country, really hick. You see a snake, you kill it, you skin it, you eat it. And at the bar I work at, we then hang the skin on the wall. The Jays show up and I'm just like, oh, like, aren't you guys cute today?
Welcome to Marrakesh. You're standing in front of the famous Jama Al Fana, the main marketplace in Marrakesh.
By the way, you look lovely.
Thank you. I look absolutely amazing.
Designers have been inspired by Morocco, and major models like Kate Moss frequent here for photo shoots, and she loves to shop. And Yves Saint Laurent considered Marrakesh his second home. One of you is going to be America's Next Top Model, and it's time for you to be inspired by the amazing culture that is Marrakesh, Morocco. You guys have an amazing day ahead of you. We have arranged for a traditional Moroccan lunch and a fashion tour of Marrakesh. All the sights that a top model should see. You guys can come up and look at the snakes if you want to.
I'm scared.
I did not know a monkey was on me. I can't breathe. He was jumping all over my scarf, and I was like, I'm gonna wear this like every day. Please don't give me like ringworm. I didn't know.
So let's get you a little to pose. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
Oh my God.
So you guys are hungry, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are gonna go for lunch and then really enjoy the day. Drink it in so that it all goes in here so you have something on that next photo shoot. In here is inspiration. See you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
I feel like Aladdin. Ooh, dude.
The prize package for America's Next Top Model is insane. A $100,000 contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics and Vogue Italia.
Whoa, what do you think that is?
Potpourri flower.
In the middle of the competition, I kind of fell through the cracks a little bit as far as not being memorable.
Hannah was interesting, but it wasn't that memorable for me.
I have to just remember where I come from. I'm an only child, and my parents taught me what I have to work with is enough. And now it's time for me to actually believe it myself.
I'm gonna put the other girls in the shadow.
So we're pretty much just wandering around Marrakesh, getting a feel for the culture. Then we get led into this beautiful restaurant.
Oh my goodness.
It's like every single thing I put in my mouth is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like really kind of unbelievable to be here. I had this feeling that people didn't see me as competition just because of the fact that I'm the plus size model in the house. But beauty comes in, you know, more forms than like a size 2 model. I mean, I'm something different. We're the luckiest girls in the world right now.
I definitely think I'm stronger than Kasha as far as high fashion modeling goes. I mean, I know she wants to change the industry, but I feel like I have stronger pictures. I have a stronger walk.
There's more.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. I definitely haven't felt safe the past 2 judgings because of the whole Alexandria thing. We all gave you a chance.
I don't care.
If you don't care, then how about you just stop talking?
This is a business. You have to respect the client, you have to respect your coworkers, and you have to respect yourself.
I felt really bad that that's how Tyra perceives me now. But now that me and Alexandria are cool and I apologize to Tyra, it was just like a weight was lifted off my shoulders.
I love this place. Like, this is the style of my house in the future. I don't know. Oh. Did you keep forgetting I live in a trailer?
Coming from a less fortunate family, modeling is a really risky thing because we don't have the funds to just take off to New York and be able to pay for an apartment and really try to get out there. And so this opportunity is kind of my last hope, and I'm gonna fight until I get it because I do want to be America's Next Top Model.
So we show up what looks like a villa. It's beautiful.
This is so cool in here.
All of a sudden, we see this fabulous showroom.
I hope these are your travel clothes. I mean, you look dreadful.
I see Andre and I'm like, what is going on?
You are in the Maison Haute Couture de Noureddin Amir. This is a great designer from North Africa. He first started out as an artist in sculpture, and from sculpture he makes extraordinary, beautiful clothes. And I would like for you all to try on some things that Noureddin and I have selected for you, and we would like to see you walk in them.
It's a big deal to walk for Andre Leontali. He's one of our judges, obviously, but he's also one of the biggest people in fashion. It's a lot of pressure because you have to make a good impression.
I'm like, oh my God. I just want to model beside it. I'm kind of taken aback by this high fashion and couture existing in Marrakesh. I knew I was really gonna have to walk pretty well to not let the dress kind of be the center of attention because it was a really bold piece.
Brittany is a very strong competitor because she's pretty much just like me. We have a natural ability to walk very well, but you have to have something more, and I have that.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
We each get a dress, but Mine doesn't fit. The first one doesn't fit. The second one doesn't fit. Am I trying something else? Like, that's like the worst feeling. I know a lot of European designers use plus-size models, but maybe they've never seen a model like me. I don't know. Here, I just got that really awesome feeling that they were just like, okay, why the is she here? They went through about half the store for me. Hopefully, they find a skirt that fits. Like, I don't know what else to say. It sucks.
الدنيا دي يا ابن آدم امتحان للعبد.
They literally went through like the whole store, I think, to try to fit a dress on me, which is kind of embarrassing. But I'm putting myself out there to be scrutinized. I know that, but it still hurts. It chips away at my confidence a little. Am I trying another one? Oh, okay.
The dress that they have me wear is it's really hard to walk in. It's really heavy.
Well, great, Molly. You're holding a dress, and I understand it's too long, but you did beautifully getting to the end of the runway. That was good. Go back again.
I don't do the best walk because I have this ridiculously long dress that I can't really walk in.
Stand on tippy toes.
Molly, she has a lot of potential. She could definitely be stronger than me, but she does get angry and complains. And I mean, around clients, it is your job to kind of put on your fake face and be happy. Just like I have to keep my opinions to myself while I'm at work. Like, we're all learning things.
Thank you, darling.
All right.
Next. I like the control of your walk.
I'm just super psyched that I've made it to the top 5. I might not have like the most experience here, but I'm fresh, I'm new, I'm ready. Bring it on.
Finally, they find a skirt that fits. The whole time, I'm just holding it together, and I don't think anybody really noticed or maybe saw that I was upset.
Kasha has on heels?
Well, I packed mine.
That's a very important thing.
None of the girls brought their heels except for me. That's one of like the ABCs of going out as a model.
But you look beautiful. You've got control of the body. I like that. Oh, Alexandra.
I stood on my toes and I worked that runway.
Now, Alexandra, go back and take those socks off. Take those socks off, darling. That's a beautiful dress on you. You've got control of your walk.
Alexandria's been doing really well. I don't get why I never thought I'd have to like really watch out for her, but apparently people like her.
Great, thank you, Alexandra. I would say, I noticed that you girls did not have heels except Kasha. That was a good call. It's always good to carry a pair of heels in your handbag.
I have a lot more life experience than the younger girls, and sometimes I'm just like shocked at like stuff they don't know.
The others of you doing fine with no shoes. Brittany is the closest to having a walk that would be high fashion. The great thing about you is you didn't put your hands on your hip once.
Andre said that he really loved my walk, and Alexandria was there watching, and I just felt the hate coming from her eyes, and I'm like, bitch, you're going down.
Thank you. Let's go. Get dressed. We got someplace else to go.
That was cool. I wonder what we're doing next. Another go-see?
We figure we're going to another go-see, and we're all just like, please let us go sleep, damn it.
We come to this rooftop that overlooks Morocco, and Andre Leon Talley is there with a cup of tea.
I'm gonna pour you mint tea, which is typical Moroccan hospitality. It is so wonderful that this opportunity has taken you this far. No matter what you've been through, no matter how bad a week you had, Brittany, you survived. So each one of you tell me, how do you feel, Alexandra, at this point in the competition?
I feel very, very unique.
I feel like there should be maybe one different person in the top 5. Alexandria, I still see her putting on this fake smile in front of everybody, being, oh, I'm so excited. You know, granted, yes, I still have a slight anger problem too, but like, I see right through it and it's obnoxious.
I'm taking it all in as a great experience, and it's my first country.
This is a big moment for you.
Yes, it is.
This is
and I'm
big.
very, very excited. So having that little time to actually talk to Mr. Talley and give him a little piece of us is amazing. Not a lot of people get to do that.
Do you know why we picked the rooftop of this Daquila? You imagine why we picked this one?
Why?
Why? This is your home. Enjoy your beautiful home.
Woo! Healthy, healthy, healthy.
No fighting.
We run downstairs and see where we're staying. Our rooms are amazing.
Look at this. Oh my God.
I know, right? Look at all of these.
Look at that. Look at our bathroom. Literally, I was about to have a panic attack. I can't wait to take a bath. It's so not America. Oh.
Holy crap.
Wait.
We have an outdoor shower.
I know, right?
This is amazing. Like, everything's still so surreal. I'm just so happy.
Are 3 of us sleeping together?
I guess so. You know, I see this big bed, and I'm like, that's meant for a couple people. So I instantly turn around, I'm like, I'm just gonna set my things here.
I don't do well with sleeping with others. I have to share a bed with Brittany and Kasha, and I'm not cool with that. I don't share beds.
It pisses me off a little bit.
Yeah, it's so cool. Molly was the first one who walked into where we were staying, so she had like first dibs and didn't take it. So you snooze, you lose, buddy, and you're snoozing in the big room with 2 other girls.
I can't even like sleep with my boyfriend half the time. Molly needs anger management. She just complains a lot. I'm not really cool with this bed. Like, I'm pretty sure she's like, I hate my life. Oh, really? She kind of lets her anger get the best of her, and she will go home for it. So, fingers crossed.
Molly is like, I can see it from here.
I'm not moving.
You've made it this far, but you're not over the hump yet. Love, Tyra. Woo! Camels!
Hump, hello, camels. The Jays told us earlier to take in all the inspiration. You know, we're gonna channel that into a photo shoot. I have to, like, kill that shoot. Like, it's like do or die.
So we arrive in the Marrakesh desert, which is beautiful. It smells like animals and hay, and I'm just like, oh, home sweet home.
Good morning, good morning. Well, I guess it's no surprise to you guys to see a camel out in the middle of the Moroccan desert, right? Yeah. But this is the location for your first photo shoot here in Morocco on top of a camel. And let me tell you, it is not as easy as it looks. Watch as I try and get down. See, grumpy, a little grumpy. Oh. There you go. Now, camels are not the friendliest of creatures, but today I am looking to see which one of you is engineered to be a top model and model through the mishaps and rock your photo shoot with Grumpy Mama over here. We have flown out a world-renowned photographer all the way from London, England. He has shot here many times. He's also shot for magazines like Elle, French Glamour, and Italian Vogue, Mr. Michael Woolley.
Hello girls, I'm so excited to be shooting you in this amazing place, and you'll be styled in a crazy mix of Berber traditional costume and European sophistication. So I want the horizon in your eyes and show me who you are.
I mean, just look around you. I mean, the inspiration is right here. So let's get you guys off into hair and makeup and let's rock this shoot out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But it's beautiful. Gorgeous. I'm really excited. I was so ready to ride this camel. I want to like ride it all across the desert and back.
You got it right.
Oh yeah, I'm a professional camel rider.
Okay, we can go up.
It was a lot harder than I expected to pose on a camel because I kind of had to like hold my thighs together really tight to make sure I didn't fall off.
Hey Brittany, I know you're just getting the feel of it, but it looks like you're like clamping onto the camel for dear life with your legs.
Just kick that out for me and then just drop your hand. Working with the elements. That's it. Here goes.
Yes,
that's
beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love what you're doing now, Brittany, in terms of your body language.
Have you been having contortion lessons?
Uh-oh.
Once I decided to stand on it to see what they thought of that, like it was really, really difficult because my thighs were shaking the whole time. Hey now, camel, cooperate with me here. But I did the best I could. I hope I got a good shot.
Beautiful. Brittany has got her mojo back. There you go. I believed the journey. And most importantly, her confidence is back. Okay, thanks, Brittany.
I can't stand.
It's really, really hot. I've always needed to kind of deal with my anger and my impatience and stuff, but this is something I want, so I have to pretend not to be a bitch like I really am, so I won't go home.
I don't even know your name.
Molly.
Molly, okay. You look like a Molly.
Yeah?
Yes.
Awesome.
And he's shooting the whole time you're mounting, so you're posing the whole way.
It can definitely be hard being on a camel. You not only have to take into account the fact that you need to get a good picture, but you can't anger the camel because they're cranky.
Hold on, but you're modeling. Yes, yes, there you go. Good.
You got it. That was beautiful.
Molly nailed this shoot from the get-go. That was really sexy, the way you leaned back and created that shape. It was very Chanel.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can wrap her. No, I'm just kidding. Molly just went with whichever way the camel did. Yep. But most importantly, she brought tension to the shot.
That's great. That's cool.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Molly's shoot kind of seemed to just fall accidentally into place. Like, whenever the camel got up, she just so happened to lean back and jerk forward like she did. I mean, anybody could have done that.
That was amazing. Some people say it's luck, some people say it's been prepared.
I'd like to say it's being prepared. Sweet, thank you.
Kasha, you good?
I'm good.
You excited?
Yes. My strategy for the shoot is just to bring a lot of emotion in the face, but also have really great body shapes, which is not going to be the easiest thing on top of a camel.
Quieter. I'm sure you can find something understated. Now we're getting a bit too cozy and catalogish.
It's almost like she's stuck. Stretch, stretch, like breathe life into it. Oh, now inhale, and it's like...
That looks like you're falling off the camel. No. For a photographer, he needs to feel that he's in control. I felt out of control with Kasia, and frankly, it was painful shooting her.
Okay, we can bring her down. So what's going on?
I don't know, I'm just frustrated.
Why are you frustrated?
Like, when it's not working, I think I get, like, self-conscious.
Self-conscious of what?
Like how my body's looking. I don't know. Obviously, I'm here because I want to do high fashion. But it's like I know a lot of it doesn't work for me.
I personally believe that there is a huge place in this business for plus-size models. You're seeing Karl Lagerfeld, like Zach Posen, they're all booking plus-size girls. And in terms of your body, if you're concerned about what your body looks like, that means you're not present and you're not engaged. Yeah. We'll see what the judges have to say. We'll go through your time. Thanks, Josh.
I'm so excited because we're working with animals again, and I love animals. Hey!
By the way, she's going to hold on. Like a gale force wind is not going to allow you to pull her off.
Okay, all right.
So, push.
Okay.
I would like to really hit this out of the park, so...
Okay, I think hit it out of the park is the wrong illusion. It's not baseball.
No.
In the middle of the desert.
I'm like, oh my goodness, I just probably said the most stupid thing to a Brit. They don't know what baseball is. I should have made like a cricket reference or a polo reference. I really feel that I'm connected to this, and I want to be a part of this.
But unfortunately, being a model is something more than that.
Absolutely. You have to feel it in your heart, in your soul.
Okay.
I'm like, now he thinks I'm stupid. Are you kidding me, bro?
Model through it.
Oof, you thought about that way too much.
Go with it.
Look at me.
Without raising your eyebrow. So Alexandria was a huge struggle. Alexandria just will not let go. She's so controlled. She's like so contrived, it's killing me.
Turn your shoulder away from me, almost a back shot, and then that's too much back, and then, okay.
And the thing is, she can be so much better than that. You have to let go of the reins, so to speak, and truly come alive. I don't know, there's just an awkwardness here. Do you know what I mean? Like holding a thing like this, and you know, it's just, I want something fresh and new. Like, well, what do you think you can do to break that, to let go?
Direct myself.
That's the
just
problem.
To do my thing.
I think that's the problem. I think you're over-directing yourself.
Okay.
You're thinking too much about it.
Okay. That's not what I was doing. I was feeling the moment. Just dumb.
Go for it. If you want to stand up, stand up.
I saw part of Alexandria's, and she, like, doing the Same thing she always does.
You're not looking at me, you're looking for water, you're lost.
I mean, honestly, she's doesn't look as modelly as the rest of us do. I feel like she's not going to make it to the very end.
I think we got it. Yeah.
Thank you.
You like that? I want to prove to the people who said I'm unmemorable. I brought my own energy and really tried to make it a unique shoot.
Okay, Anna, go for it.
This isn't like a bunking bronco back home. It's a little different.
Going up. That's it.
Have you been riding bulls in your spare time?
Maybe a couple
Because you're giving
electric
me
ones.
Bronco Wild, but it works.
Can we do that again?
Good, Hannah. I love the tension in your body. This is perfect. It's long, it's elegant.
Yep, good. Wonderful.
Every time that camel got up in the air, it's like she was on a lift. She gave me the feeling that I wanted at the beginning of this shoot to really understand that they were alone in this great big desert. It was full of atmosphere. Bravo, girl.
This is to finish. You're sailing off into the sunset. That's it. We've got that.
I know I got good feedback. I think I got a good photo. As far as my personality goes, I actually started doing something that was missing before.
Well, that's a wrap, everyone. Hannah, that was excellent. Good job.
Tomorrow you will meet with the judges. Only 4 will continue on in the hope of becoming America's Next Top Model.
Our first Moroccan panel.
Who's worried for tomorrow?
I'm worried. I'm always worried for panel.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm kind of nervous to maybe be in the bottom 2. I just got here and I don't want to leave yet. So I just hope for a great shot.
I don't know. It was just really frustrating.
Yeah. The top 5 is going to slowly dwindle down to 1. And I'm really sad to see everybody go. But it has to happen because somebody has to be on top.
I guess I made the photographer lose his temper.
Really?
He was like, okay, this is not working. And I'm like, I'm trying.
I mean, Lex says she didn't do too great, but she feels okay about it. So if she's saying she didn't do too great, then that must mean she really sucked. Because usually she's like, I did fantastic, I did awesome.
I'm in the desert, I'm on a camel, I'm lost.
I'm very nervous and I'm just really disappointed in myself because I don't want to be the first one to go home.
I worked through it. I worked it out in the end, I hope to God.
I smell like a camel.
No, you do not.
Oh, darling, I haven't bathed since I just got off that plane, darling.
And apparently you came through London and all kinds of places.
Yes, and Franca, she helped babysat me.
Oh, you were in the same place?
She has a beautiful 2-finger typing like I do. Very fast.
The same way, yeah.
She's like this. Hi, everybody. Hello. We're in Morocco, the other side of the world. How amazing is this? You guys have gotten this far. As you know, a lot of models come here to do photo shoots, and this was one of my favorite locations when I was a model. So you guys are super duper lucky. You know our prizes. The first is a contract with IMG Models, one of the top model management companies in the entire world.
A $100,000 contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics. A spread in Vogue Italia, a cover of Beauty in Vogue, and a spread, and you'll be featured on Vogue.it, their website.
Our judges, Mr. Nigel Barker, noted fashion photographer, Andre Leon Talley, one of the most influential people in all of the fashion world, and Franca Sozzani. She is the editor-in-chief of Vogue Italia, and she has your futures in her hands. Are we ready to start? So, our ladies had a photo shoot in the desert with camels. Brittany, you're first. How was it like shooting with a camel?
It was so much fun. I loved it.
Well, here is your best shot.
You know one of the things I love about it? It's very androgynous. You almost could be a boy or a man in this shot, yet it's very beautiful, and there's a sort of Lawrence of Arabia feel to it.
For me, she's not natural enough. She's beautiful, but she's very concerned about what's happening around her.
For me, it's a narrative right out of the 60s Vogue, and I just think that you look as if you're on a caravan and you've seen the oasis that's not really there. I think it's very dramatic, and I find it very high fashion.
I love the narrative. I love this picture. I think you are taking a chance, you're taking a risk, and you have that in you. You just have to make sure that you don't hurt yourself, because you just will go. This is like an ad campaign. All right, thank you very much, Brittany.
Thank you.
All righty, who's next? Alexandria. Looking so sweet with your hair back today. Looking much more modelly, as opposed to dude, you know, like I heard about this modeling thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what my accent's doing right now. But anyway, you don't want to come in with the client feeling one specific thing. Let's see your best shot with a camel.
I love your upper body. I wish your legs were a little different. Just that gap between, that sort of the distance, for me just looks weird.
All you girls have to work on relaxing the mouth, the tension. This would be a perfect picture for me, but when I look at your face, it looks angry. Indigestion? Constipation?
Oh.
The only thing that is, for me, becomes a little bit stiff is the arm. But I like the expression, I really do.
Your film, I think you struggled a bit. It felt a little inconsistent. The photographer said that he felt you were talking back and kind of instructing him, or...
I think that's the problem. I think you're over-directing yourself. Okay. You're thinking too much about it.
I hadn't said anything.
A part of these things is that, you know, is how you're perceived. And quite often, you know, you have been potentially misread because you don't feel that, you know, it's fair, whether it's from the girls or whether it's from people in previous photo shoots. And that's one of these things in this sorts of situations where you have to be very aware.
The photographer has a lot of power on the photo shoot, so if he's feeling like you're giving him any attitude or anything, he might even just hand whatever to the magazine, and then what runs is either nothing or something that doesn't look great. And very rarely do they say this is bad photography. They say the model looks like crap. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, up next is Kasha. Kasha, how are you with the camo?
Good. I mean, I love the camels. It was fun. I had trouble posing, I guess, you know, making my body look good.
Here's your best shot.
I like it. I would love to see just a little bit more light and a softer look in your eyes. You said you had problems making your body look good. What does that mean?
I mean, I guess what I was trying didn't seem to be working, and like we tried a lot of different things.
You seemed self-conscious when I was going through your film. Your mouth was tight in every shot. I just felt tension.
It's not strong enough. It's like a lack of energy to give to the photographer.
I agree with Frank. I feel there's a lack of energy in the photograph. I find it very problematic. I am not feeling the nomadic narrative of going off into the romantic desert here.
Photographers always mark like what they like, and he only chose one. And I feel that you're better than just being able to have one usable shot. Your head is controlling your body in the wrong way, and you really need to push that critic aside, because you have experience, and it's time for you to rise to that and say, I've done this and I can do better than you guys. Okay, thank you. All right, up next is Molly. Are you ready to see your best shot? Yes.
It's a great shot.
The way that she has the body, I think it's really, really nice. It's very natural, so I think it's very good.
When we're looking at photographs in magazines, the most important thing is, do you see the message of the clothes? And here I see the message of the high fashion princess on her own caravan, and it is an amazing photograph. It's anchored, but it's still fly away. I love it.
You kind of feel the model in the moment as opposed to her going, I am modeling.
Yes.
But you're very aware, because a model is always aware. That's why they make awful actresses a lot of the times, because they're so aware, even when they're pretending that they're not. Thank you. Thank you. And last but not least is Hannah.
How was it for you on the camel?
It was kind of like an electric bull, the same like motions and stuff.
Here's your best shot.
What I really love about this picture is that it's very different from any of the other girls, and it's a very sort of current-looking picture for me.
Hannah, I think it's a wonderful photograph of you. I love the hair, the scarf. The only weakness is the way you have your hand here, but it doesn't distract from the great romantic story, and it is very edgy, and the most important thing is I see the clothes.
I agree. It's really good picture. It's natural. It's very good. I'm not sure about the expression of the face, honestly. Not strong enough.
Well, Hannah, I looked through all your film, and you were amazing. You were creating that wonderful momentum that made me think that the picture was doing something totally different. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All righty. Now it's time for the judges to deliberate. And when I call you back, I will announce the first girl that is going home from Morocco. So now it's time to deliberate. Our very first Moroccan deliberation. What do we think about Brittany?
I think this is a great shot of Brittany. It's different. It's unusual for a girl to be standing on a camel. She took a risk.
I like it a lot, and I think it's dramatic, and she sold me.
She's pretty, but this picture has been made by the photographer and by the stylist, but not by her face and not by her body.
I like the over-the-topness of it. Is it amazing where I'm like, oh God, I must have this in my salon?
No.
Alexandria.
This is a flat picture for me. Alexandra just went flat, and I think that she looks angry.
I think it's weird, it's unusual, it's out of place. To hear that she's having problems on set again seems to be a reoccurring theme. And even when she pretends, even though she can be quite nice and she can be very pleasant to you, it feels fake.
She looks like a little girl, and she wants it now.
She should have jumped off.
And broken her ankle.
Would be in the shot.
Tasha.
She looks like one of those trying to be a Byzantine princess, but she's coming off to me like a mad tourist.
I think it's a great picture. She looks as a tourist because her face, the way that she has.
Would you put that
But not
photograph
for-
in the magazine if that story was appropriate?
Not that photograph, no, of course.
What about her as a model?
No, I don't think it's good.
I mean, look, I actually think this picture is great. I think you've selected a great shot. But we hear from her, as well as yourself, that there weren't that many great shots of her.
Molly.
In this picture, she looks very elegant. She has a real model attitude. This could be a picture for Vogue.
Well, you know, I think you're right about the attitude, because she certainly seems to have it.
This is a dramatic picture, and it's a story, it's a narrative, and fashion has to be a narrative. She's on a voyage, she's on an international nomadic voyage.
I agree. Hannah.
This is a great shot of Hannah. Interesting shot. Very different from any of the other girls. But I don't really think that she actually understands the narrative.
Even some of the great models sometimes don't think, but they still make fabulous photos.
What is a little bit the lack of these girls?
Energy.
Is the energy.
Energy.
To be a model, even if you don't think, you have to have an attitude.
Exactly.
But she looks beautiful. Have we reached a decision? 5 beautiful ladies stand before me, but I only have 4 photos in my hands. And these photos represent the girls that are still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. The first thing that I'm going to call is Best Picture. Molly. I think you kind of knew it.
I had a feeling.
You had a feeling. Congratulations, you're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model.
Thank you.
Welcome. Runner-up for Best Photo is Brittany. Congratulations. Welcome. Hannah. You look so adorable.
Thank you.
And this is really great. You should be proud of yourself. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Will Alexandria and Kasha please step forward? Two beautiful young ladies stand before me, but I only have 1 photo in my hands, and this photo represents the girl that is still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. I'll only call one name, and the girl I do not call must immediately return to her home here in Morocco. Pack your bags and go home. Alexandria, you stand before me because your pictures are beautiful, fantastic, strong, but not as strong as the ladies to your right. You have a talent, and it's spotty, and the judges aren't sure if they can trust your demeanor on set. And then we have Kasha, a girl whose film I love editing sometimes. Some weeks it is, oh my gosh, which one do I pick? Which one do I pick? And then some weeks it's, oh my gosh, he's in the trash, Nigel's struggling, what am I gonna do? And this girl with this gorgeous body that stands for a positive message, but she doesn't have that confidence in her photos to be consistent to match up with this gorgeous body. So who stays in this competition? Alexandria. The reason why your name was called is your pictures are stronger. and more consistent against Kasha's photos. But you have some work to do. Congratulations. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. What's up with the girl that was in V magazine taking such beautiful photos already? That goes back and forth. What is that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm really disappointed in myself.
When you get on that set, that photographer and that editor and that stylist and everybody that has hired you, you want to make sure that they don't think that they ever made a mistake. Consistency is more important than even being the best. Okay? Okay.
Thank you so much. I knew I'd be in the bottom two, but I didn't think I was going to be the one going home. I got to the top 5. Like, that is a huge accomplishment, I know. But I know I can do better, and that's what's killing me. And I'm not giving up. I have a lot of aspirations. I have a lot of big dreams, and it's not over. It's just a bump in the road for me.
Think you've got what it takes to be America's Next Top Model? Go to CWTV.com to apply.